Hi guys, and welcome back to the FSL Valorant Open second iteration of the tournament. Once again, I'm Jenny originally. With me casting the games today is, of course, Afiz. I would like to take a moment to just shout out really quick to our sponsors, without whom of which this tournament would not be possible. Not at the bottom. It's Dreamcore, Super Solid, Intel, as well as Yahoo, our media partners. Of course, we did add Intel this time around to the second season, so a huge shout out to them, of course, for lending their support to the Female Esports League this time. We're about ready to get into game number 2 of today. It's going to be Fulcrum Valkyrie, the girls from the Philippines, going up against Battousai Sakura, and it's going to be split, and I think that it's Fulcrum Valkyrie on the T side this time around.
Yeah, Split, one of my favorite maps, man. I think everyone's favorite maps.
Yikes, big yikes,
right?
big yikes.
I'm pretty sure everybody loves Split, one of the best maps that we currently have right now in Valorant.
Oh my god. You can't just spread fake news like that.
What do you mean?
You can't tell the people.
I think a lot of people disagree with us because there's a lot of vertical angles that you have to hold on to as well. It's not just left and right, it's also up and down. That is why it's quite a frustrating map to play, especially when you're on attack. And also at that mid side, it's probably one of the worst sides to hold down. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you agree as well. When you're defending, no one would like to hold down that mid area, because that's pretty much where all the,
Yep. Funny things
bullets go
happen.
to.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Split. I think if any of you guys watch some of the other Valorant tournaments that have been going on around the world recently, like I think FaZe Clan Invitational or Ignition series in any of the regions as well. Split in most professional play is usually the most decided map. Actually, we've seen in pro play as well. A lot of games have been ending in draws just because once it gets to the defense round, teams just don't lose on defense. That's how heavily favored Split is for D side. So we'll see how this goes. We are into round number 1.
So, I mean, I haven't yet to familiarize with these players just yet, but I'm really interested to see how these players from the Philippines are actually going to come out of this match, actually.
Yeah, we have a bit of a similar situation as game number 1, where Fulcrum Valkyrie did play in the first season of Valorant Open. However, they only kept 2 members from their roster. They didn't have that good of a showing, didn't quite make it out of groups. I think they went 1-1 in group stages. And whereas for Battousai Sakura, this is their first time playing in the FSL Valorant Open. Once again, they tried to sign up for the previous season, but they didn't make the signups in the first 24 teams. So this is going to be their first time playing in this tournament.
I really like this choice from Battousai Sakura. Instead of just going towards heaven, just went straight towards main and not allowing them to actually get taken off going towards heaven as well. So right now, Rashida takes 1 down. So they are down by 1 here on the defending side. Fulcrum Valkyrie probably has to do something about this. When it comes to, maybe they do have smokes as well, but I don't think that's going to be enough to actually retake this. That's going to go for the second one. Lania takes 1 down. Whoa!
Whew.
That is why I love the right clicks coming out from the Classic. You don't even need to, go for the left clicks on when you have a Classic, especially when you go up close and personal. The right click is just the way to go, man.
Yeah, I mean, they turned that situation from a 2v5 into a 2v1 right there, and getting the defuse down and winning the round as well. Really good Sage wall as well, just to make sure that they were able to get the defuse off at the end. But that's it. They've taken the first round. As we were talking earlier, there's that potential for that round to snowball. As you can see, the eco, it's going to be 2 ghosts and 3 classics. For the side of Battousai Sakura.
That's kind of interesting how they're not all of them buying out Spectres instead of they're just buying Ghosts. And
as well as the light shield as well.
yeah, not to mention Alice didn't die earlier on. She could definitely buy a full armor as well.
So a bit more conservative than we're used to seeing for sure. And talking about this start this time around, as you can see, it's the Cypher over on site B, setting up all his wires as well as this camera straight down into garage. Just very standard if you're playing that Cypher. He's pretty much picked in almost every single team composition. It's really all about that Cypher in that 3 core for the utility. He can hold down the site by himself. But yep, it's gonna be a 5-man push right now.
Wow. I am actually kind of shocked. The fact that they went all the way, they got through heavens with no problem whatsoever. And they're going to have to force a retake here. And right now, Minchu is really low on HP as well. It's going to get instantly taken out here by Nicole G with the shorty. And I think this might be a really good eco round here for the side of Fulcrum for Battousai Sakura. Lane takes one down on top. Gonna go for the defuse as well. I think they definitely can do this.
Yep, they've got the team wipe. So they managed to pick off this Sage over by the corners. They're definitely going to get the defuse down at that point. So good on the defenders. Things did look a bit dicey at the start because you're saying, especially on this map and also kind of the way you play Cypher, you usually have just one person. Usually, sometimes you'll have 2 over at B. So you usually have someone over at the back of site. So they put Cypher there, and then you have someone in rafters, but generally you might not start the person in rafters. Usually you could have them looking through the doorway over at mid. If there's any action that happens in garage, then that person rotates through heaven on site B. So this time it looked a bit like maybe they might not make the rotation time off, but they did manage it, so very well done.
I think they played for retakes, especially on during the eco round as well. And they have a Cypher on B side, so they don't really necessarily need to actually hold on towards heaven, which is pretty nice. I was actually looking towards to find out whether Alice is going to be on heavens, and I think Alice played lower heavens, which is usually just called hell, because heaven is hell. So I usually just call it hell, which is really smart play. They waited for the rotation to come over their teammates as well, instead of like dying instantly, holding down heaven, because there was a really fast push coming out from Battousai Sakura. And I think they had some technical difficulties earlier on. They hold on to the pause timer, and right now we're back straight into the match. So score 2-0. Looking at the score chart as well, 3-0, 3-0 here for Alice Olanaya. Let's see what Battousai Sakura has to do here to win this round. They do have guns at least now.
Yeah, also I like the aggressive play that we saw from them in round number 2. Also, interestingly, we are seeing both these teams actually have Reyna in their composition as well. Oh, we see that it's going to be a 4-man hard push in once again through heaven.
I really like this push.
Onto B. Flash gonna come out from Reyna. Doesn't catch anyone out over in heaven though, and right now they're already making their way onto site. Shirley once again, lone member does pick up one person coming down through the ropes though. Knows they're in a bad spot. Rest of the team trying to make their way around. 1v1 versus a Sage, gets that nice kill, and the spike is down as well. So picks up that double. It is a 2v2 situation, however, but they do have vision on the spike, which is great.
Yeah, I want to point out something played by Shirley, beautifully done there. Shirley actually knows that she put down the tripwire on the left side. So she would know when the Sage actually pushes in on the left side. So she didn't even need to look on the left angle. All she needed to do was wait for them to push in the left angle and know that the Sage was actually there pushing her down. And she doesn't even have to focus on towards the race that was pushing her towards rafters as well. And oh! Okay. She definitely did not mean to do that. Oh, this is very, very, very bold coming up from Alice. Holding down this mid angle with an AWP as a Sage. It's going to be really hard for her to put up the wall in mid side later on.
Yeah, round 4 with the AWP money after going 3-0. So Battousai Sakura definitely going to have to be a bit more careful. It's going to be a much more measured, slow push this time around onto side A. There they go, through the smokes. Reyna Flash going to come out as well as Brimstone. Cypher Cage, a lot of vision used very early on. Alice doesn't manage to pick up anyone after 2 shots through all that utility being used. Gonna rotate around towards Heaven right here. See if they can get anyone trying to come up through ramps. Usually on the A push, you will have kind of a split push down through A main as well as upper ramps, but it's not what they're going to go for this time around. Spike has been planted behind signboard, which actually is a bit of a dangerous, isn't one of the default spots, but a bit dangerous because you can wallbang straight through the signboard.
I would expect Lanai to actually just wallbang
exactly, like I thought you would be just
she
straight up
has the areas
shooting.
as well. Just do it. There you go. Lanai takes down one, two are down as well. Going right down. There's one more in the hell. Turns around.
Oh no!
Almost actually got taken out there. But I think she's just gonna go straight for the defuse, and it's very smart place actually. Alice gets a really good double kill as well to end it, and the economy on Battousai Sakura is gonna be really hurt right now.
Yeah, it's really tough because all the top 3 members, you can see it's a 5-5-5 and 4 kills. That's the way the distribution is. So I mean, Minju, not the richest person on her team, but the thing is 4 members on her team just absolutely stacked with cash right now.
Yeah, I'm expecting these 3 players to currently right now, especially on those agents, the defensive agents, we have the Cypher, we have the Brimstone as well as the Sage to lead when it comes to getting those kills, especially on defense side like I mentioned earlier on. And right now, they are going to see they can actually penetrate through B main, which is probably one of the hardest right now, knowing that there's a Cypher in B.
Yeah, we saw, I think the first 2 rounds, they were just trying to 5-man the Cypher, knowing that it was likely just going to be 1-man Cypher holding that side, but check.
But this time around, he changes his position, which is really smart. This is going to play mind games with Battousai Sakura. Right now, the Cypher's in A instead. And they're trying to figure out, like, should we go to B? Because the Cypher has been B for like 3 times already, and now the Cypher's going to be in A.
Yeah, but a lot of action going down through mid this time around. Looks like they are going to commit to the mid push.
Where you are.
Oh, Cypher with the ultimate. Going to get vision of every single member on the enemy team this time around.
Oh no!
Orbital strike.
Why do you have... Oh, nah. You don't have to do her like that.
That was so nice. Did her absolutely dirty. Kind of knows that it's likely that Sage is going to be holding the spike as well. So this is pretty much exactly what Lanaya and her team want. They got vision, so they knew that she was there, and just straight up used her ultimate, pick up that nice kill. Right now we are in a 2v3. Cypher does have the spike this time now. Looks like they're going to be rotating over around to A. Sage does get taken out. Surely.
I think this is a very smart play here. Wants to find out the positions first before he goes for the kills, which is really, really smart.
Yeah.
Utilizing the cameras. He knows now that the race is in heavens, and now the remaining 2 is on site.
Yep, she knows that.
Oh, it's a 1v1. It's a 1v2,
down.
it's not a 1v3. So right now it's going to be easier for her to just go for it.
Yeah, she knows Reno's going to be somewhere on the site, likely, protecting the spike. Oh no, it does get taken out by the Raze, however. Good effort. Good effort. Yeah.
In this kind of situations, it would be better to just kill off the Raze, especially when you know it's a 1v2 situation. I think she tried to play it smart and wait for the Raze to push through heavens and maybe the ramps as well. But in those kind of situations, you're going to have to hold down your angles, man, especially when you push on towards screens, trying to get the A as well. There's always hell, there's always heaven. Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's difficult, especially because site A in particular is just
so many angles,
so open, so many angles. Yeah, especially in that 1v2, you can pretty much get killed off around the corners. Even if you do kill someone, you have to get them both before the defuse. Plus, the bomb was already ticking at that point, so would have been really tough for her to pull that one off.
And Lanaya really likes her Odins and Airs. Yeah, she's been using this pretty much almost in every single... Oh! This is going to be a huge molly. She's going to be doing a lot of damage, forcing them to actually push through ropes. And right now they're all in ropes! Oh!
No! What a disaster! Oh my god, that was not the direction that she was expecting them to run from the molly. She thought she was going to push them back. Instead, they just all charged her. They're like, oh, molly from over there. Oh, you know what? We're just going to 4-man rush you instead. Oh no.
Paranoia coming through. Minju takes one. And right now, Huntress has been popped here. I mean, Empress actually has been popped here by Trishy. Trishy has the Phantom as well. That's going to give her more fire rate on this Phantom. She's going to be able to do the damage onto it. Shirley gets shot in the back by an operator. And I think that's going to be it here for
No charges.
Fulcrum Valkyrie, and yeah, very, very convincing and interesting way to actually begin this sixth round. I mean, the fifth round. And Lanaya, I felt like she thought that they were probably gonna go towards B Heaven, right? But she thought wrong.
Girl, bad day, bad times, bad times. That is something that I never thought I would see. That I feel like I want to try that in my games from now on. When you see the molly coming at you, just run straight.
Yeah.
Just run straight. That's the 200 IQ. That's the galaxy one. You know that meme where like there's the different levels where the first guy, it's like the first level is just dodge, and then the last one is just run straight.
I think the best case scenario here is when you look at that type of situation, the molly has just been popped. That's the perfect time to actually rush the Brimstone, because the Brimstone has to switch out of the gun, and knowing that they have 5 players pushing down ropes, I think they were very confident, and knowing there's only one person in mid as well, so I think that was a very smart choice there by Battousai Sakura.
Exactly.
But they still lost a round though.
Yep. We're gonna see Sage Wall coming out very early to block up the left side, which is pretty standard. You usually will wall that side, smoke heavens, and then go for the plant. It is already a 5v3, however, Nicole does have to spend some time to remove the tracking dart, so they are gonna have vision.
Yeah, they're gonna probably try to rotate this as well. I think pushing B side right now, knowing that the Cypher is there, knowing that the camera is where it is there as well at the same time. So probably has to figure out whether they want to maybe wait for a little bit longer, but they only have 30 seconds left in this round.
Yeah, 30 seconds, kind of the crunch time in Valorant for the rounds where you really need to be making a decision. They're kind of
interesting. I think they're gonna save this round.
Yeah, this is a bit weird. So they are down 5-1. It does look bad, however, it's really not as bad because they I mean, we were saying split is very heavily D-favored, and they've got a round down. Also, in a lot of these rounds, they've actually managed to get the spike down. It's really trying to hold spike has really been where they've been lacking in some of the early rounds, but it's not all that bad. So just from what the score suggests, they're not actually doing that badly.
Yeah, shout out to Lanaya, the heavy machine gun girl. Like, she blown up in other areas, which is very, very interesting.
My type of girl, man.
Yeah.
Shotgun and Ares or Odin.
And right now on the other side though, Battousai Sakura has to buy out Inspectors as well. Don't have a lot of guns at the same time. They don't have a lot of money next round as well. If they lose this is pretty much a downhill straight all the way ramp, you know. And you saw the camera, she's not shooting, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might want to shoot the camera, buddy.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Now she does it. Took a while, but we got there. We got there in the end.
So now the camera is down here for Battousai, and Minju probably now knows that some of the players are actually on A, so they're gonna take their time to push in. So they can definitely slow rotate as well for the side of Fulcrum Valkyrie. And this time around, Lanaya's not playing mid, which is gonna be really easy for Battousai Sakura to actually push in. You can just shoot the wall down. Doesn't really matter. That's the thing about the wall, right? People think that the wall is there, you know, is really hard for you to push in. But if you open it up like earlier on, you just shoot it down, and it opens up another angle that the defending side has to look through.
Exactly. Also, think about the Ares as well as Odin buy. We've been seeing it crop up in professional play. The way people have generally been using it effectively is they kind of use it like a shotgun. So you're kind of in those close corners, and you utilize the high rate fast fire to your advantage. You just mow down teams. It's very good, especially when you have multiple people rushing you as compared to shotgun.
Beautiful slow up actually coming up from Sage. Now they're gonna just straight up push in here. This time around, Shali's gonna have a ball of a time.
Oh no!
They're receiving all the bullets there. Now it's gonna be a rotate retake actually coming out from Valkyries. Now they've done it a lot. They've done the retakes a lot. So I'm really looking forward to see if they can retake yet again as well.
Woo!
And Nicole just swings wide open, takes Alice down instantly with a headshot on the Vandal. Now Trishy's just trying to hold on to the spike here, playing it really smart this time, but they do have to wait for the exit frags as well. I think that's the better smart play here, because they are up by a lot of points. They don't even really need to retake this. they're gonna force them to actually turn really fast, which is pretty interesting. I would prefer to, you know, wait for the exit frags, get some extra kills as well. But they're just gonna go straight towards T-side spawn, and that's gonna be finally 6-2 for Battousai Sakura.
Yeah, very nicely well done by them. Things went very well, especially after they picked up Shirley. I mean, you've got to have such strong mental, firstly, to be playing Cypher. And I mean, Shirley, when she saw 4 people coming through heaven, she was just like, I've been here before. I've seen this. I've definitely seen this.
Yeah.
She wasn't able to pick up any kills. And I think that was really where things started going well for the T side, because at that point it was a 2v5 situation versus the Reyna as well as Raze. And I mean, Raze is just so good at holding down the sites like that to prevent the retakes.
Now 6-2 in favor of Battousai Sakura, doing such a great job at defending in split. And we've talked about this earlier on. You definitely defend this heavy here for split.
Right here.
So they got 2 rounds, which is pretty decent, I would say, knowing that they have a Raze on their team. And also at the same time, they don't really have... I mean, on the side of Battousai Sakura, they have double smokes. And when you're going to be trying to push on split later on, especially when you're on attack, that's going to be such an easy time just smoking the site. And they're going to be able to smoke a lot of places. And the Valkyries have to make a lot of choices here. They have to decide on which angles to hold. It's going to be really hard for them later on attacking time. Right now, they're going to just push in straight away. Again for that B heaven, which is kind of interesting knowing that the stage is over there. Right now, Lanaya going ham with the heavy. Oh my goodness, Lanaya with a triple kill as well.
Girl, that is exactly how you use that gun. That's exactly what you were saying. You want to take that gun, take it to the choke point. There's a sage over on the left side though that they don't know about. She's a 1v5.
There you go.
Who's gonna get her? Yep. It's gonna be Minju picking up the kill finally onto stage. At that point, she was like, you know what? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard spot. There's no way she can get out of that one. But that was exactly how we were saying you want to
that
use
camera angle
your fast fire
when Lanaya
gun.
was just holding
Exactly.
down to
Yep. Yep. Fun times. Fun times. Yep. So usually for that type of choke points, I mean, you could use, say, Shorty or a Judge, depending on what round you're on. But as I was saying, just in pro play, recently we've seen people use Odin, use Ares in those same spots. And the advantage that it has is that when more people rush you, you're not slowed by the slow reload time of the shotgun. And you can just pretty much ADS, get a triple.
Yeah. Surprisingly, we don't see any Judge Judy's lately in the first 2 match.
Also, Odin is also the only gun in the game where ADS you actually fire at max speed. When you aim down sight, it's actually 130%. I believe are the numbers for your fire rate. So it's only gun in the game where you ADS and you actually shoot faster.
And also
What
has the
magic?
heavy penetration.
Exactly.
Aside from operator.
Heavy pen, I think Guardian as well was recently changed. Heavy pen, Sheriff as well that you can wallbang.
That's such a confident utilization of the showstopper.
Again.
I think Nicole can actually get a really good kill onto Lanaya. Lanaya is not really in a good spot here at the moment. But as I say that, no, she rotates back to a CT, can get a double kill. We can go for a triple kill. Lanaya's going crazy with this Odin right now. She's insane.
Odin with Stim Beacon.
Exactly. She doesn't even get to 4K.
Oh my
and finishes it up.
What did I see? I need to literally, when today ends, I am going home, I am loading into game, I am buying Odin, laying that Stim Beacon down and just flat out spraying.
She's inspiring me right now.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Big same.
Like this girl right here, she has her strats on lockdown. She knows what to do. So yeah, right now Battousai Sakura up 8-2 on defense for split, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Valkyrie right now, they have to win these 2 rounds to make it easier for them on the defending side, because right now it's not looking really good for them.
We will reveal.
Yep, so Cypher gonna start on the B site once again. The thing that I like from what they're doing so far is that we've seen Cypher swap around from site A, site B. They're just like making sure to mix it up. So it's a bit harder for Valkyrie so far. We did see that, I think it was round 7 or so, where it was really soon after the Cypher swapped to site A, where they tried their luck and went to B, but then saw the camera down there and then knew that they had to rotate through mid. So it's really a good strategy from the side of Battousai Sakura. I think it's a good Cypher play that we're seeing.
They've been going towards B heaven a lot, and I feel like they might want to change their strat just a little bit. I know that's a Cypher. You can just smoke it out and utilize the Sage Wall to block the heaven sites. But they've been going mid a lot. Right now, they're gonna instead move towards A side, which is at least is a different change of pace. And now he knows. I mean, now Uni actually knows that there's an Omen on top heaven as well. I'm sure she's gonna go up. Oh, okay, there you go. Lanaya was like, should I go down? Should I go down?
I think both of them were just equally shocked.
Yeah.
Wait, to suddenly see someone in and now arena through the smoke.
Nikoji has a great
window.
position here. Gets shot in the leg through the crates as well. 23 HP left remaining here. The bomb has been planted as well. And right now, can they retake this? The wall is on screens. There's one in heavens as well. Minju takes one down. Nikoji takes the last one remaining in hell. Now they still have to go for the defuse here. Alice, along with Shirley, the only ones remaining. Shirley pushing through. They have double ops here on the retake, and this is going to be really hard for them to retake. And I don't really think they can actually do this. They miss another shot.
Oh, no.
That was supposed to be an easy kill. And Shirley finally hits a shot, tries to go for the next one, and Nikoji with a triple kill in this round. And there you have it, folks. They get around. We were talking about this earlier on. They need to get this last 2 remaining rounds to make it easier for them on the defending side.
Yeah, 8 and 3. It's really a good spot that you want to be in. Usually about 8 and 4.
8-4, yeah.
Yeah, 8-4.
That's the minimum you should go for.
Yeah, the funny thing about the 8 and 4 is that it's actually a score that both teams are usually happy with.
Yeah.
At that point, is that 8-4 is like the perfect. Both teams kind of that's the benchmark. They want to be in that spot at least going into the swap. So yeah, it's really good play from Fulcrum Valkyrie. That considering how heavily decided this map is, that they have picked up 3 rounds so far.
And Lanaya yet again as well. She has been doing such an amazing job holding down her own angles, holding down the spots with the Steam Beacon as well as the Odin. The high fire is just crazy. Now they're going to try to see if they can actually rotate towards B main. And I was talking about this earlier on. You don't really need to be bothered about the cameras. If you want to push in, just push in. You don't really need to be so scared of the cameras. And right now they also have an operator holding down heavens as well. And now they have 3 in heavens, which is really, really hard for Falcon Valkyrie to actually push in. I think they have to do this. They only have 50 seconds.
Yeah, Valkyrie tried to change things up this time around, so they're not
Yeah.
5-man pushing. They're actually trying to go through mid as well as B. I think we've been seeing a lot of hesitation.
Yeah.
This game so far. I mean, we've seen all the mid pushes in general. The mid push is for when you're not undecided if you want to go A or B, and then you kind of once you get a pick on either side, you then move on to the side. But it looks like this is the push coming in.
One down. Lanaya takes another one yet again. So utilizing the neural theft to find out the positions of the enemy team. Alice takes one down, tries to go for the second one, misses the shot. I think tries to go for one more as well, but I think Shirley's going to be able to finish it up, and that's going to be the first half here. 9-3 the score for Battousai Sakura.
Yeah, odd also that Sage had ult still before the swap, but I think just because the push at the end was so fast, as we were saying, they actually only went onto the site with about 45 seconds left on the clock. In general, when you want to get that safe, that absolutely safe Sage res off, you do need to put down the wall, find a good corner, and then like either have your team be a distraction, do something else while you get that res off, and there was absolutely no chance for that to happen.
One point to note as well, earlier on, I think we've yet to see any ultimates coming out from Rogue, from Uni. So Uni didn't use her Resurrect, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of ultimates were not actually utilized efficiently, I would say, from the side of Falcon Valkyrie. And right now, this time around, it is going to be Battousai Sakura on a fence. And look at the Montage here. Alice actually didn't buy any utilities at all. What? Wait, hold on. Utility only had a wall, and right now she has bought the armor. No slow ops whatsoever. Only wall, which is kind of interesting. And she's playing Sage.
Yeah.
I feel like
Classic light shield.
yeah.
And then
I feel like she's very confident in herself right now. But straight off the bat, Nicole G gets 2K. Right now the bomb has been planted. They're gonna go for a retake here. Can she actually do it? Popping the paint shells as well on the right side, but missing a lot of damage. They could have dealt on the left side instead. Now they're just pushing in straight off the bat. Onto Uni, good, tries to go. Double peeking here coming out from the defending side. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Valkyrie doing a pretty good job here on defense. We've talked about this earlier on. Split is a very defensive, heavy map. They have it 9-4 to score. We might actually see a comeback here. They won the first equal round in the second half here.
Yeah, it's usually kind of what you will see on Split is that once after the swap, usually you see that massive comeback just because whoever's on D side is able to just easily pick up 5 6 rounds, and then the score becomes pretty even at that point. But yeah, Sage buy, I think 400 for the wall because Sage wall is just so expensive, 400 credits. So we do see Sage players just go up for the team playing buy during the pistol round, which is your 400 credit wall,
They forced
and
the buy.
then your light shield for another 400. Oh wow!
Yeah, but Sakura actually forced the buy. This is gonna catch Valkyrie actually off guard, and I really like this play, but at the same time it's super risky. Now they should know there's a Cypher on B side. Yeah, shoots down the camera. Very nicely done. Now I think they're gonna just try to force this through. There you go. They have to go for it right now. The locations have been exposed. They have no choice but to go through it. Rashida, through the smoke, through the cages, takes one down. And that's going to stop their really fast push. They have no choice but to fall back a little bit. Take it really easy because the rotations are coming in from the defending side here.
Yep, and with that 4v5, welcome Valkyrie in a bit of a tough spot right here. I know they have the man down. They also know that this enemy Cypher is firmly on to site right now. So they're trying to go through heaven right here. Sage slow does come out. However, there's a bit of a rotation around from the side of Battousai Sakura. Easy pickup. Yeah, peak timing.
Yeah.
Just lost that one. It is a 3v3 right now.
Lanai actually takes one down with the Bucky on ropes, and that's gonna give them an easy pickup on towards B as well. Really smart plays here. This is gonna open up B side. No one in ropes, no one in heavens as well. They know the locations of the enemy team. And now they're just gonna go through. Yeah, then that's coming up from CT. I don't really like this positioning here, especially from Rogue. This is gonna be really hard for him to push in.
Yeah, it's pretty
There's a Spectre right in front of you.
dangerous.
There's a Spectre right in front of you. You can pick it up.
Not sure where the enemy team is right now, though. So kind of figured that there are at least 2 or 3 of them on site somewhere on the right. So wasn't really sure was the best way about there. Oh no! That's not the best spot to remove your tracking dart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually you want to make sure that you're out of sight while you remove it.
And also at the same time, they're forced by Woke. And now this is going to completely damage their eco as well. So this is such a huge momentum boost for Battousai Sakura. They can definitely have a lot of firepower in this coming round.
Oh no, there's the shorty buy from Nicole G.
And now they're going to force buy on Valkyrie as well.
Big yikes. Alright, she changes it last minute, so it isn't terrible. But however, I mean, actually shotgun, if you need to be buying a shotgun on your team, Raze and Jet are actually the best players to buy them on, just because your shotgun, while you jump, your spray doesn't actually get affected that much compared to everyone else. So it's not terrible. It wouldn't have been terrible if she did it, but good thing that she did change it last minute, however. Reyna gets taken down instantly right off the bat. It's going to be a 3v5 right now. Plant trying to go down again behind signboard, but gets wall banged from heaven by 2. Reyna Flash is going to come out. Reyna does drop down Boombot as well. It's going to take down this Sage. Boombot just cutting around the back of the site. Lanaya, meanwhile, with the very slow push round the
Yo, Lanaya, you got to help out
side.
Shirley, man. Shirley's all alone on side. Right now, Lanaya has to push in really fast because
Yikes, 1v5
it's a 1v5 and
This is
Maybe we
gonna
can
be
get
tough.
some easy pickups here after the plant, after the pose are diffused, and I think she's gonna take it easy right now. 10-5, and this time around that force buy kind of actually worked for Valkyrie, and you can definitely tell when the halves just like switches up.
Mm-hmm.
Things are a little bit chaotic here right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
I think
Really.
we have a issue here. I'm just gonna have to go for a pause because one of the players unfortunately DC'd. So right now, this time around, I feel like we might actually be able to see a really close match here. It seemed like it was very convincing towards the side of Battousai Sakura, and this time around, on the defense, on attack, Battousai Sakura has not been doing very well lately. And I was gonna assume that they're gonna actually win this pretty convincingly, aside from Lanaya's crazy, Odin plays. But yeah.
I can't wait to see if she makes it work on offense. I mean, usually the way that you play it is you want to defend those chokes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you see a gun like the Odin, I think your first instinct is to buy it on offense, just charge into side. I think that's what a lot of us, we want to be that type of a player.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the most effective strategies is really to use that on choke points on defense. But we'll see. We'll see how she chooses to play it. I think we are still in the pause. Yep, we are still in a pause situation, guys. I mean, this sort of thing does happen from time to time. I think pretty much every tournament, especially because Valorant Open this time around for FSL. I mean, it's in general the Asia Pacific server, so we do have a lot of teams. I think the first season actually, even though we are casting this from Singapore and the Asia Pacific server is in Singapore, so in general, when you press tab, when you see the players with the lowest pings, generally from around the Singapore, Malaysia area. However, in our last tournament and this time around as well, it's actually a lot of teams from the other Southeast Asian countries that have been fielding a lot more girls teams this time around. So we've got people from everywhere: Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, Brunei. I think last time around we had someone, we had a girl who was playing from Canada as well. Of course, Australia is also around our region and can connect to our servers. So yeah, pauses, technical issues do sometimes happen. Oh, this is funny. This is team bonding right here. And then Cypher's just in the back like, yes, just like looking cool.
I wonder what they're talking about right now.
It's like team photo. This is like when you go to play VR with your team, and then at the end, like when you're all in your avatars, and then you take that selfie. Yeah, this is what it reminds me.
I'm kind of sad there's no filters in this camera.
What?
They should add some filters to this camera we can use to take pictures with. It just makes perfect sense.
Sage is like, I have never seen a camera before. What?
If you shout out to our sponsors as well, I guess for now, since we got time, we got Dreamcore. Shout out to Dreamcore for supplying the awesome PCs, and also we have Yahoo and Super Solid, as well as none other than Intel.
Yep, Yahoo, of course, our media partner for, I think, I want to say the last few years, at least, not just for Valorant Open, but for our other games. If you're just watching the Female Esports League Valorant Open, for the first time, FSL does run tournaments in other titles as well, like League of Legends, Dota, too. So...
Do apologize for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. We do have technical difficulty. We're playing one more player here on the defending side, waiting for her to actually reconnect into the match itself. But shout outs to you guys. Early in the afternoon. What time is it right now, actually? It is currently 1:45.
1:45. I don't know why. I just felt like it must be morning, but it's apparently later. I guess I don't know. I guess I'm a late.
Yeah. I mean, I woke up at 5 a.m., man.
I think I tried to get to bed. Like I think I slept like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. It
Oh,
was
playing
a hard
Valorant?
morning. No. Just like I just couldn't get to sleep. I was
Okay.
so excited to watch this weekend's games. We've got about 15 hours of games for you guys this weekend. We've got 6 hours of group stage games today. The stream's gonna run from 12 to 6, and then tomorrow we've got 3 best of 3 series games.
So today we're just taking it easy to filter through the teams that's gonna go through the playoffs tomorrow. So
talking about group stage. So I guess, I mean, if you guys listening don't already know, I am female. And so I've been trying to
Are you
find
sure?
a team to. I've been faking it the whole time. No, like. Don't judge my man voice.
All
Yeah,
right.
I've been trying to get a team together actually. So
Oh, yeah?
yeah, you know, like the dream is to play in the
All right.
Valorant Open. So I've like my friends and I, we've got about we have 4 people. Actually, we might have 5. It's just that our schedules haven't really been able to work out. I actually just grabbed like 4 out of 5 members of my friends who usually play for Singapore in the Valorant Open in League of Legends. And I was like, you know what? You guys should all download Valorant. We should all play together and then we can team together. You're all girls. I'm a girl. Let's go. But it didn't quite happen for this time just yet. But they've told me that for sure Season 3, the next one, will register. So we'll see if that happens. I'm hopeful, but I'm not sure. But I mean, talking about group stages, I mean, this time around, like the tournament has expanded from 24 to
You heard it
32
here, guys.
teams.
She's looking for a team. All right.
LF team.
LFG, LFG.
Add me. I'm
Yeah.
Virtue #Corgi. Add me. We can play. But with that, guys, we are back into game finally. Ray's dead sort of issue. She has reconnected. And yep, timer's ticking. 1:25 on the clock. There's that gun straight up bursting through Sage wall. It's like that voice line, Sage's walls are coming down.
Jesus, walls are coming down.
That's the one.
I hope I said it right, even though I'm not really female. I try to sound female sometimes.
We're all about the representation. Looks like gonna be a split push coming in onto side B. Have already lost Sage, however, which is why Cypher is the one holding the spike at this time. So we are in 4v5, not the worst. However, Fulcrum Valkyrie have managed to kind of 3-man rotate onto side B.
It is such a really good time for him, for Shirley to actually push in. Shirley gets one, and Candy Killer takes one as last one. The only one alive is going to be on site. That's going to be Rogue. And this time around, Trishi, they're going to be spotted out as well. Trishi has the Empress Killer going to straight off the bat. And surprisingly, actually didn't get that kill, even though she was an Empress.
Yeah, a bit of a missed opportunity for her right now is going to be Ray's Nicole. Last one left standing 1v4 is kind of looking to see if she can really get any exit.
I think this is good.
Down.
I feel like she should be a little bit confident in herself right now. Nicole G is actually leading the pack with 17 to 11. Not and at the same time, if the communications were done right, you're gonna be able to tell that the Omen's really low, the Cypher's really low as well. And it's kind of feel like this is a missed opportunity for Nicole G.
Omen is literally Cypher's 1 tap. Omen's less than
in
half
7 HP.
health as
And
well.
Lanaya
Wait, what?
She was like, I don't want this areas. I want the Odin next round. I think that's pretty much what she was looking towards. So maybe she doesn't even have enough money to actually buy the Odin.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake, bit of a slip up, I think. Should have left just that 1.5 second earlier to run from site. But no matter, it's not. Yeah, it's no big.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This Oni skin is so nice.
No,
like
no. The nicest line is the Sakura.
Oh, I have the Sakura Vandal.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
But like one skin is like $15.
Let's not talk about that right now. I don't want to be reminded about how much I actually spent
and
in
you
this game
can't
already.
like resell cosmetics in this game. I just oh my god! I want them so bad, but like
I already spent that. Oh yeah, I don't want to talk about how much I spent.
You need to add me, and then you need to buy the gun, and then before the next round spawns, you need to drop
buy
the
it
gun.
for you?
I'll
Yeah.
pick up the gun. Yeah,
I see what you mean.
Yeah, be a bro.
Nicole G takes out 2, and that's going to be really good here for this retake. They can definitely do it. Nicole G has the showstopper, has a lot of utilities to actually take this next round. To take this actually specific round right now. Pushing it really slowly. Definitely has to check her corners here onto his left side. There you go. Takes down Alice. Has the op as well. Utilizing the satchels. Whoa! Feeling funky here, Nicole G. And misses the opportunity to get the kill with the showstopper, but it doesn't really matter. Has the Spectre just goes and hammer. Whoa, wait, hold on, buddy.
I think hit the mouse scroll by accident or something. She was trying to swap to her pistol. Must have been a misclick.
That is so unfortunate. That could have been a really good round for her. Nicole G, I feel like Nicole G, the way she plays, she definitely has a lot of potential. She just needs to relax and calm down. You could definitely tell she was very nervous at the round.
Yeah, I mean, we're not sure if it's nerves or if it could just be like she's ping spiking or lag or something like that, because she was, I think she was the one earlier who was.
No, it was Rashida.
Having issues.
Rashida left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've talked about it earlier on, especially when players are really good. We can definitely tell that they have a lot of potential. They just need to believe in themselves. So, you know, you gotta have some
faith.
Yeah, you gotta have some faith
good old
in yourself,
Disney
man.
magic. Yeah, I think it's also the thing when you're gaining momentum. Like, I mean, they had swapped. They had just swapped into the half, and then there's a pause that comes in a tournament. It kind of also might affect your nerves a bit.
Well, Alice has the operator and pushing it really fast. Wait, hold on. So you go for the Omen instead of the oh, there you go.
Oh my god.
Switches it instantly, and Alice takes it out.
Yeah, the Boombot, once it locks down, it gets faster, so you really want to make sure you take it out quick.
Oh, now Lanaya has the Odin, and has a Steam Beacon on her as well.
Classic. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Classic Lanaya plays here.
Smoke's down.
Oh, that's not gonna be easy for him. There you go. Nicole G takes one down. Uni takes one down as well. And right now, Rashida's really low on HP. Goes for the gets taken out. And Shirley has a lot of. Oh, they have full HP except for the Vayner though. Look at the ultimates. They do have the ultimate. They can res actually. But and then he just walks in walls and crouches down. Takes down Shirley mid-plant. And right now, Candy Killer doesn't have an ultimate as well. No heals whatsoever. He needs to get this kill down to get the heals as well. Can go for it. There you go. Goes for it. But will get taken out. Instead, they only have 12 seconds remaining here. It is going to be a 1 versus 1. Instead, it's going to be a 1 versus 2. Can go for the kill here. Misses the shot. And I think Alice just wants to hold on to that operator. And score's going to be 12-6.
Yeah, that was, in my opinion, that was a great res, actually, from Fulcrum Valkyrie, because in that 1v1 situation, you're about 12 seconds. The thing is, if you do actually manage to get, if you start planting Spike in the last few seconds, it kind of soft resets the timer in that you can extend past the 0-second mark. So what Fulcrum Valkyrie did with the use of the Sage ult was they wanted to just be 100% sure that Battousai Sakura wouldn't go for the Spike retrieval and for the last second plant, because she could have tried it 1v1, but 1v2 there's absolutely no way that she was going to do that, especially with the operators, who was kind of just the ultimate to make sure that they won that round. So with that, they are going to be 12-6.
And right now, Battousai Sakura is forced to kind of have buy-ish eco as well. Shirley did not buy a single item in this round itself, and they don't have a lot of ultimates on the side of Falcon Valkyrie here. They definitely defended this plant really well, and Trishy goes in with the kill. Yeah, she has a Spectre in squad. This is a really good opportunity for her to just go ham. Lanaya with the Bucky. This
I saw that at the start of the round. I was like, oh, she's that kind of player.
Yeah, I was gonna say that as well. And Lanaya actually pops down. The ultimate gets one down. Now with the Bucky gets two.
See, this is why we don't BM Bucky, because this happens
Yeah.
in the hands of someone like Lanaya. I mean, if you can make it work, props to you. This is how you
Trishy,
go
you have
for
to go for it, man. It is a one. I know it's a 2v4, but right now it is the last round. You have to go for it. They don't have time to actually defuse. I think that's pretty much it here. Battousai Sakura is gonna be able to take it 13-6 against Falcon Valkyrie. This is one of those matches where I feel like certain players have a lot of potential, just that they need to have a little bit of more faith in themselves, especially a place like Nicole G. You can tell that she has a lot of her gun skills are actually really, really on point. And feel like if she was playing a little bit more aggressive, especially when you're playing a agent like Raze, you know, you have a lot of utilities, and the utilities are meant to do damage. Her utilities are literally just damage.
Exactly.
Utilities.
I mean, Raze's The only, I mean, although now we do have Killjoy, but I mean,
Yeah.
before that raises the only agent in the entire game who can kill people with every single one of her abilities. We did see some sparks of that, I think, in the second to last round where she used her Satchel to queue up and then used her rocket as well. Her rocket, of course,
Yeah.
she can like fly up into the sky. And I don't think you will take fall damage from that
No.
either. Yep. So we've been, as generally the way that you see flashy raise plays go for the gap closing, but just the follow up after that was just a bit lacking.
But hey, shout out to Battousai Sakura. They actually
Mhm.
won these best out of round.
Mhm.
Best out of one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And with that, guys, we are going to go for a very short break before we come back with a game at number 3 of our Valorant Open 2 group stages. It is going to be Ridsi from mostly Malaysia. I think they have 5 Malaysian players and 1 girl from Indonesia going up against M8 Hexa, who, if you guys were watching our first Valorant Open last month, you guys will definitely be familiar with them. Their entire roster is from the Philippines. So guys, don't go anywhere. We're going for a very short break, but we'll be back very shortly.